And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. A little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
On the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Tyson. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Turning it on! And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Gregory. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to come. Now on the option. Now the toss. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Pulls and fires complete. Now well within striking distances, and 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Gregory. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it for a big play. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Here comes the option. Quick toss. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Off the bootleg, working to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bentley.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the...
Breaks into the open. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very effective efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on 2nd down. The give on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense in the hurry up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll pull it on the read. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Lost the fire on 2nd down. He's got it in. He goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. Pulled down for the tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Dances away to buy time. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Then the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Throwing right. Found a seam. There he goes down the right side. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire! Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And here comes the punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Tyson. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quick handoff. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the ground, it's Tyson. There he goes. Made a defender miss. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
Brings up second down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This is a design run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play their hair on fire.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Go to the end zone. Picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. He's got it. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback has taken notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Rushes on him. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll try to pop the draw. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Trying play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And these are tough spots for the offense to get in. You're trailing. You've got to pass the football. Defense ready for it, sitting back. A lot of DBs on the field, break on the football. They know the pass is coming, and they take advantage.
Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. He'll try to do it himself. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The offense set for a first down play. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring the punter onto the field now.
At the 43-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete. So now it's second and long.
It leads to second down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Complete to the tight end.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gregory. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Gonna look downfield again. Here's a hit. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, going to the air. Going for 6. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.